Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 19 says, "When there are many words, transgression is unavoidable, but he who restrains his lips is wise." Here the writer is bringing to our attention the danger of speaking too much, of talking too much. And he says that if you talk too much, then it's just basically inevitable that you're going to say something wrong. And he says, but those who restrain their lips are wise. The more we talk, the more we can get ourselves into trouble. And I think we all know that from experience. And here the writer is warning us against just talking too much. And we can see why when we cross-reference James chapter 3, where he talks about the danger of the tongue. He says in verse 5, says, "See how great a forest is set aflame by such a small fire." Verse 6, "And the tongue is a fire, the very world of iniquity. The tongue is set among our members as that which defiles the entire body, and sets on fire the course of our life, and is set on fire by hell." And so James gives some very strong words concerning the tongue. And given that the tongue can be so dangerous and so deadly in some circumstances, it's no wonder that the writer of Proverbs would tell us to not talk too much. If you think about a gun is also very dangerous. A gun can be used in a very deadly way. And we know that we have to be careful with a gun. Those who have gone through safety courses in connection to handling firearms and things, you're taught to always treat a gun like it's loaded. You're very careful where you point the nozzle of the gun. Very conscientious. You are to be very conscientious when you're holding a weapon, a firearm. But according to James here, the tongue is kind of like a firearm. It's kind of like that thing that can be shot and actually become very deadly and very dangerous when it strikes other people. And so why wouldn't we be just as careful with our tongue as we would be with a firearm? To be very careful what we say, to be very conscientious when we're speaking, to think before we speak, as perhaps all of our guardians have told us when we were kids. But just to be very careful in what we say. And I think that's a good thing for us to remember. And not just in the words that we speak verbally, but even the things that we post online, the things that we put on social media. That too ought to cause us some pause sometimes, and to just reflect on and think about, is this going to be helpful? Is it going to be something that will glorify and honor God? Is this something that will benefit the reader? Just to kind of think through before we post things on social media. And of course, when we are actually verbally speaking. So today, let's think about our speech. Let's think about our words. Are we being too loose with the words that we speak and with the amount of words that we speak? Let's be very selective in the words that we speak, very selective in the way that we express ourselves, and be very careful so that we don't cause damage to the other person. And of course, above all, that we won't cause damage to the cause of Christ and would not bring dishonor to God. So let's think about this today. Let's think about the words that we speak. But that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.